Yo, Zed, what up? Welcome back to Julia Zed. And how's it going? How's everybody doing? We're gonna be streaming Shadowland, of course, and also Ron. Welcome, man. Thank you for being here. And I do get the joke. The joke finally. I actually ended up getting one of the many jokes you've made over time. But before we actually go there, I'm thinking, just thinking here, that we should check the patch notes first, and this camera should actually be the proper size. Wouldn't that be nice? Hmm? Yes, it would. And just the same as the emulator, of course, which is just too big right now. That's what she said. This can stay here somewhere. Right. And also, this is a bit too big because it's at 4K on my screen, and for you guys, it's just like basically huge. Again, that's what she said. What the hell? All right, let's actually go ahead and just find the patch notes or the patch details real quick. This is just for the one patch that we had, and it looks like I'll actually have to get it a bit further this way, because here you can see it, and I'm actually gonna make this just a bit bigger. I'm back to using OBS, so that's why it's needing a few changes. Not using Meld at the moment, sadly. But yeah, I think this is pretty much all good. Greetings, agents. This is CM Fragment of Marvel Future Fight. The mercenary assassin has received her call and stood up once again with her sigh. Um, Tier 4 and the new uniform has been added to Elektra, who is now ready to take down her target. Agents, check out the new skills and abilities, or new skills and power of the updated hero by downloading the 15th of April patch. I'm gonna make sure to hear this because, again, this is a different app now, so I need to hear if it's all good or not with the audio. And the audio is fine, so we're good to go. Now, the patch has been completed, of course, so we know that. We have only one new uniform, and of course, it's actually level 80 and tier 4 for her, so she's going to be a superhero, of course, speed. It's a 1050 uniform normally, but 875 because of the 50% off that we get. We have changes to her passives. We have an increase to critical rate by 35%, an increase to critical damage by 35%, and decrease to damage received by 33%. The tier 2 passive will increase guaranteed dodge rate by 35%, and then also critical rate, so guaranteed critical rate by 20%, and then increase skill damage by 40%, bonus damage by 35%. The passive will actually have a 33% chance when you get hit to heal by 9% of her health for 3 seconds, and then gets invisibility for her and ignore targeting for 3 seconds as well. That's got a 15-second cooldown, so again, it really is not the best. I would like her to have another heal. Hopefully, she does. Um, you guys are not seeing what I'm reading because this is actually further down. What I read is like down here. That should be good enough, I guess. Or I'm gonna keep it. I'm gonna keep it here, which is the end of the page because I usually go to the end or read from the end. So I'm going to go up here so you guys see where I'm at. Either way, we have the first skill is going to be bleed and damage. The second skill will have counter attack and ignore iframe. It's going to have bleed, snare, incapacitation, and paralysis, ignoring immunity. 70% chance to penetrate super armor, physical immunity, barrier, shield, all damage immune, and invincibility effects for 4 seconds. Removal debuffs for 3 seconds. Immunity for 5 seconds. And then it also has the ignore iframe, which they mentioned again, so that's great. And then just damage. The third skill will have bleed, snare, and all defense down by 10%, stackable to 60%, ignoring immunity, and then damage. The fourth skill will have bleed and incapacitation, heal. There you go. That's actually great. Of 15%, shield of 10 hits for 7 seconds, and a buff to all attack, all defense, all attack by 55, all defense by 70, all speed by 5% for 7 seconds. By the way, Ron, I do want to ask you, not ask you something, but I want to actually tell you something. So if you can just wait a little bit while I finish the patch notes, that would be great. Obviously, it's awesome if you stay even further, but just wanted to make sure that you don't leave a bit too early. The fifth skill will actually have another. So basically, we have 2 skills that ignore iframes. That's actually pretty cool for her to have that. It's gonna apply bleed, incapacitation, and paralysis, ignoring immunity. A heal of 15%, and invincibility for 6 seconds, and also a mini proc of 100%. So we also have a second heal, so not bad at all. We have for tier 4, which when used will apply critical hits to all attacks and increase critical damage by 100%. So that's actually the same ability as Crescent, right? Carpedium, welcome, man. Thank you very much for being here. Sorry if I missed your message earlier, but thank you very much for being here. I hope you enjoy the stream. We just started. We haven't even started Shadowland yet, so you're right on time. The chat log link that appeared when acquiring audience blessings from Zombie Survival Store being linked to the Dimension Chest Store has been fixed, and then basically they look forward to our participation in the events, which have been fine up to today, so not bad at all. Either way, that was pretty much it. So we are able to just jump right back into the game now. No more transitions and stuff. I'm really sorry, but Meld was getting a bit annoying, especially with audio related stuff. So yay. Anyway, Ron, hope you're still here. I wanted to let you know I came across. So I was kind of thinking of getting a second Sinister Gates guitar. I know, expensive, right? But I was looking into maybe getting one that would be cheap-ish. Not these fake ones. I did sell one of the fake ones, basically at just a little bit of a profit. So that's even better. I didn't have to lose money. And I'm possibly selling the second one as well. Again, with the same price. So again, a small profit right there. Really small profit, by the way, but just as long as I would get the same amount, I would have been fine with that too. But I can't get Life Seed from Wolbel's Legend. Why? Are you getting small amounts or what? But yeah, basically I'm thinking of getting a second one, and I actually came across randomly, by chance, I came across one that is basically like this, but the golden black one, which is it looks kind of like that, but better, of course. And the inlays are actually golden, not white, like there, like on that one. So basically, it was damaged right in front as well, which normally would lower the price quite a bit, right? If bot knew that that specific model would be $1,500 and stuff, and when I saw it, it was like $318 and some cents. But obviously, basically, it was an auction, so I bid a little bit, and then I was just getting automatically outbid the whole time, and I was like, you know what, this is being stupid. Someone's using a bot. Little did I know that actually is normal and is just a feature on eBay. Either way, or only getting carbonadium. Yeah, live seed is actually random. So what you want to do is to increase your chance of getting live seed. You want to clear the boss of the day. You do not want to clear um, any of the other bosses, even though you might want to work on Null or whatever. You want to go for the boss of the day, which for me is Black Swan. For you might be somebody else. So yeah, you want to clear that. It's gonna give you a higher chance of getting some life seed. Um, and even if you do get life seed, it's gonna give you more than normal. So that's how you want to do it. But yeah, as I was saying, so basically, I was like, you know what? I understood what was happening there. It was the automatic bidding thing that the eBay has, and I was like, you know what? Usually, the most important part is right at the end. So when everybody is gonna try to get it, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna work on that, and I'm gonna see if I get lucky. That's great. I'm gonna try to bid, let's say, at most $500 or something. Uh, and I thought maybe, I don't know. I don't think he would have put a max bid or higher than that, right? And I was kind of getting excited right at the end because I saw that he had also bid manually $480. So I was like, okay, maybe he had to do it manually because the automatic one was not as high. Um, Either way, I did stay up till late. Just 20 seconds before it ended, I kept bidding higher and higher. And just because I was angry, I got it to almost $600 and he still won it. So it's so interesting. And I'm just super shocked that that basically he had bid such a high amount. I was doing it anyway because I wanted the cheap one, and I don't mind if it's broken as long as it works, right? I don't mind if it looks broken, is what I mean. Um, but I couldn't believe that he would have put such a high amount. There's also one that's slightly used from the same store where I got the first one that I'm kind of looking into, which is still cheaper than new, but not as cheap, right? But I'm thinking about that one maybe later on, not now. Hopefully, it doesn't get sold though, because if it does, I'm gonna be very, very sad. But yeah, it looks really good, man. Those guitars are really beautiful. Like the black and gold one is really cool. There's also another option that I have, which is someone from UK that I just found on Avenged Sevenfold's Discord has a model just like this one, which would be a bit more expensive because again, it's in like UK money. And actually quite a bit more expensive, and it also has like the guitar case, which could be nice but at the same time could be pretty heavy, so it might make the shipping cost much higher than last time. So I'm really rooting for not having to go with that option. So my first option would be the one that's like slightly used, but again, it really depends on if that will stay unsold till I'm ready to buy it. Because, yeah, it's a pretty good price for that guitar, actually. And it didn't really even have any, like, huge marks or scratches or whatever, like the other one that I was ready to buy, even, like, at an okay price. But, again, I didn't get lucky. Someone was crazy enough to put a really dumb amount as their max bid, so yay me. But yeah, I don't know. Hopefully, man. Hopefully. I hope I didn't put Electra anywhere here because I haven't paid attention at all. I'm gonna stop the auto progress. I think I have not used Electra on the first 15 floors. I think I made the like a mental note last week to not do that, like to specifically avoid doing that. But again, I might have made a mistake, so I'm just gonna stop the autoplay or like the auto progress so I can check first. Okay. Um, but yeah, Carpedium, just try what I suggested and let me know if it's still giving you trouble. So let me just make sure. Out of this list, first of all, no, we have not used Electra, so that's good. I did already get her to level 80, by the way, and I've already like calculated the Shadowland list to make up for that. Um, so I think we will have to do like 37 floors right now. I'm getting really close to not worrying about entry modes anymore, but whatever. So if we're lucky, we get floor 36 being an entry mode, and that's it. We just start using level 80 and above characters. If we're not lucky, we just do 2 floors with level 80 with normal tier 3s, and then we use level 80 and tier 4 for the rest. I wanted to check this really quick. So we got up to here. So 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. And Electra is nowhere to be seen. I think I might have used her on like floor 36 to 38. But yeah. But yeah, we're getting quite a lot of tier 4s right now. They're actually putting quite a huge emphasis on giving us pretty much tier 4s, as many as they can. And I'm actually happy about that. We've kind of, gotten used to the idea that we're not actually going to get them all to tier 4, but, level 80ing those characters is very useful. So that's what I'm, happy about, or that's why I'm happy about that. And yeah, again, it just means that we have stronger characters automatically just by getting them to level 80. But still, we have a bit further to go before we can actually do the whole Shadowland clear with level 80 characters and above, of course. Especially with tier 4s, that's going to take much longer. But we're doing good. We're doing good. This is floor 13 right now. We have 2 more after this, and then we go ahead and just play ourselves instead of actually letting this go on auto progress. But either way, before we go on, cheers. Let's actually crack this open. Really good. Nice stuff. Now, I think we're using NVIDIA Broadcast. We should be. As far as I remember, we are, but just making sure. Yes. Okay, so that means you're not going to hear annoying sounds. That's the important part. All right, so we're done with the first 15 floors with the auto progress thingy. We can go ahead and move on to greener pastures. I I actually noticed that a lot of those small seasons that The Walking Dead was gonna have, like spin-offs and stuff, spin-offs. Why can't I speak straight? What the hell? Um, all those basically had kind of come out. So I watched the one with Negan and Maggie, and then I started the one with Daryl this basically this morning while I was at work. So of course, and yeah, I was just basically watching that. Just didn't watch quite a lot. I just watched like probably 1 or 2 episodes. So, but that's quite a lot if you think about it, because the whole season is usually just 6 episodes right now. The Daryl one has 2 seasons out, so that's pretty cool. But yeah, it's still gonna mean 12 episodes. Uh, okay, just give me a sec. I just gotta go on pause for a moment. All right, so we're back. Sorry about that. It was work. I had to check it. Uh, okay. Okay. In the meantime, I'm just making sure to check because there's something they need. But we can still go on while that's happening. I'll have to hear sound recording for a sec real soon though. Uh okay, we've used vision, so vision it is. I was for a second I had hidden it, so I was like, wait a second. Have I used the same character that should have been used later? I don't know how to explain it, but we'll do this floor clear real quick, and I'm just gonna have to hear that just for a sec to see what they're asking for. Just a sec. Okay. Let me add him here. I can manage message on WhatsApp. Okay, well, that's being looked into, so if they need anything, I'm still gonna be checking out what's up. Let's move on. We've used Athena here, so we're just gonna keep. Essentially, we're gonna keep the same characters. To be honest, I don't think there's any need to change anything. Um, there we go. And yes, it's overkill, of course. We've realized that at this point. Not with this floor though. This floor can be annoying depending on how high on the floor you are, and also depending on your character. There's quite a lot of characters that just don't care, but some of them are pretty bad still. Here we go with Rocket. There we go. Floor 20, baby. Floor 20. That sounds like 420. Huh. Never thought about it that way. All right, so floor 21. 21. I don't have like the soundboard for that, but I hope you get the joke. Why is everything happening right now on this very second? That's my question. That is my one and only question. Bum, 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 bum. Easy. Next one. Okay, so Havoc now. Still no news on who's gonna be on the tier 4 selector, right? I'm guessing it's not even data mined or whatever. I think Thanos Vibs has data mine section, so Thanos Vibs. And I think he puts it somewhere. I'm not exactly sure where. Oh, on Daily Bugle, probably. Where does he keep the data mine stuff? Not sure. Not freaking sure. Either way, I don't think he has anything because he would have posted it. We're good to continue with the rest. So floor 23 right now. We've used Iceman. It would also be funny to have kind of like a rotation going for the characters that we use for the different floors that we're gonna have, because they're gonna be the same characters every time. But at the same time, who cares? Uh, most likely, what I could do at some point is maybe when I make sure that I'm only gonna use tier threes within the first 35 floors. What I could do there is maybe then kind of restructure the amount of characters that I use, or like the specific characters that I use, so I can place specific characters on specific floors. And I think that would work really well. That would allow us to set some very OP characters that are very recent and use them instead of using characters like Emma Frost, which again, I don't mean that in a bad way. I don't mean Emma Frost is a bad character, but again, it's a uniform that we've gotten quite a long time ago, and we've gotten some other newer characters that we usually end up not even using. So yeah, easy. All right, so floor 26. We've got to go with White Fox and start. Ba 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 ba. Da da da. All right, so floor 27, we've got to use Duncan. I think I made a mistake last time. I used Duncan earlier than Sabretooth, so same thing is gonna happen right now. But I'm too lazy to actually redo this and swap places for them. But you get the idea. I don't think there's gonna be a huge difference either way. I still don't get how the fourth skill can be cancelled. Not sure how it can just keep slashing even though he's not even slashing. We've used Thane. Sorry, not Thane. What the hell? Jane Foster. I meant to say Jane, and I thought of Thena, and that's why I said Thane. Go figure, my friend. Go figure. There goes Squirrel Girl. Girl, not girl. What is a girl? I do not know what girl is, but I do not like it. Entry mode. Sorry. Yeah, it is an entry mode. Not. We're good. I didn't make a mistake there, but still. Polaris. There we go, destroying this floor in 2 seconds. Yep. I think that was just 1 second there, and maybe if we can get this done in 1 second too, we're good, but I'm sure it's gonna take 2. So probably 3 to 4, yeah, 4 seconds. There we go. I did lie, apparently. Alright, so on this one we go with Proxima, sure. Proxima Midnighto. Blam, bruv. Blam. And it's done, yes. For a second there, I almost said, oh, nope, it's not done yet, but she was just waiting to just bounce on them. Right here, yeah, this is where we ended up using Sabretooth, but it's fine. Could basically swap places maybe next week if I'm not too lazy. I don't remember if this is the uniform that has him holding the third skill. I don't think it is. I think we got a new uniform after that. Either way, I did hold it just in case on the second rotation, just to be on the safe side. We're gonna use Chasm right here. Like a possible change, for example, would be not having to use Casimir, but just maybe using 2099, because it's not like we're gonna actually get a lot of chances to use 2099 after floor 32. And I usually keep him for floor 36 and above, but again, we're only gonna do like 2 of those right now, so there's not any chance that we're gonna use him there. But yeah, that's definitely something to think about because it just makes things easier. We're gonna use better characters much earlier. Right here, Green Goblin. I will not complain. There we go. Let's do it. Dun, dun. Dun, 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 dun. Wow. Okay, so I couldn't hit her at all, but just basically the third and fifth skill did the whole job. I was trying to cancel it all onto the fourth, but no luck there. Alright, so here we're going with freaking Hyperion-san. Hyperion-san. Hi. Blame, and my mistake. I actually canceled the fifth skill into the fourth. Whoopsie, shouldn't have done that. Okay, and then we have She-Hulk here, sure. You gotta turn off these stupid ads, bro. I just saw 5 ads in less than 5 minutes. What the hell? Oh boy. You gotta pay for that. I'm just kidding. I'm gonna look into that right now. They don't pay for shit, to be honest. Where do I check that? Monetization. What would be a normal thing? Let's say. Okay, I just changed it. I'm sorry, man. I fixed it. I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry, man. Were you able to hear what I was telling you earlier, though? If not, I can tell you again. Right. So relay mode, villains have an advantage. Let's go. Oh wait, why am I? Wait, what? Oh yeah, you don't have guaranteed. Sorry, no, I didn't hear any of it. Okay, so you know the fake Sinister Gates guitars that I bought. They were nice-ish, but either I'm just not very like patient, or they were not amazing at keeping their tuning. I do get it that they're like they had new strings, but it was still really annoying. I did sell one of them at a very small profit, like really small, but still I was gonna be happy even just getting the same amount back. But a very small profit, so that was really cool. And after that, also we gotta use 3 characters per floor, right? Um, and I do have someone who's also interested on the second one, so hopefully I can also get rid of that as well at the same price. Um, and then I was looking into maybe finding some way to get like a real one for cheap. So I did find one that's got that was like the black and gold model, maybe an older one. That was actually damaged, but cosmetically damaged. So it was just still like basically as good as this one. But it was like $318. So that was cool, but because usually these go for 1,500 if it's new, and that was cool. But yeah, the problem is that it was an auction on eBay. Either way, long story short, basically, I tried right at the end to actually maybe go up to like $500, and there was a person that had put some sort of max bid of a really high amount. I'm guessing because I got mad and I even tried to go up to 600 and something, or 600 or something. But yeah, I didn't start early enough. If I did, I would have gotten the price much higher just to spite that other person. Um, but yeah, it ended up getting sold for like $600 to the other person, and I don't get it because that's not a good price for like a broken guitar. Um, I should have done it much earlier because that would have given me the chance to, as I said, drive up the price really high, just to spite the other person. So either they would actually just buy it, either way, and end up paying quite a lot of money for it, or I would have accidentally won the bidding war, and just not paid and not bought it. Would have been fine. You would just get some sort of strike on the account, and after a few strikes, you can't use eBay anymore, and I would be very sad about it. But either way, that other person ended up getting it for like $600. I don't think it was very fair of a price, so I'm just kind of happy that that other guy got screwed. But yeah, it still sucks not being able to get that, because it would have been a really nice price if I would get it very cheap. Um, with all like the shipping costs and stuff, it would get up to like a normal price for a broken guitar. But yeah, that sucks. Now I'm looking into there's another one that's basically just slightly used, but I'm guessing just returned and no scratches on it or anything like that. Going for like almost $1,000. So I'm thinking about that one. Not right now, of course. If I decide to go for it, I would have to like save up some money and stuff. But um, if by the time I'm ready it gets sold, I also have a third option, which is the worst one, where someone from the UK that I found on like the Avenged Sevenfold Discord server is selling one that's basically the same exact model, like even with the colors, as this one that I already have. But it's pretty much more expensive than the black and gold one, and it also has the hard case, which they might be okay with not selling and just selling the guitar only, but it would be very scary to ship it. Because if I go for the hard case as well, while at the same time it's kind of enticing because I don't have one. I would need it if I need to travel or like transport these guitars. Um, but at the same time, that would most likely drive up the shipping cost quite a lot because the hard case is probably pretty heavy. It would get the package to be very very heavy. So I really don't know. Um, yeah, my hope is to just get that black and gold one because it looks really good, and it would really suck to have two guitars that look exactly the same. The whole point is that one of them is going to be in drop D and the other one is going to be in E standard, so that if I have to play songs from Avenged, mostly they're in drop D, so I can just pick up the right guitar and just start playing. And if I'm playing anything else, like most of the rest of the songs that exist in the world, or like the ones that I would play anyway, are in E standard, so like normal tuning. So that way I don't have to pretty much like take an hour to retune the same guitar to either drop D or E standard, which in normal guitars you can do in like 5 minutes. In guitars like these, you have to pretty much kind of go through the same process of almost like restringing it from scratch. So it's a lot of work and it really sucks. So having two guitars would be just really cool, to just pick up the right one. And again, if they're different, it's gonna make it very easy to be able to tell which one would be which one would have which tuning. So yeah, either way though, I really don't know. I'm hoping I can get it because it looks really beautiful, and it's the same exact seller, so it's the same exact store on eBay that is selling this black and gold one. So, it's a very trustworthy seller, let's say. On the first one, they gave me like a $200 discount because the guitar was brand new and it was like $1,400, and they gave it to me for 1,200. I did lie a little bit, as I said I have an offer from another store, but I'd like to get it from you, and they were fine with doing it. But this time they were like, yeah, it's very very close to, like, we've actually already discounted it quite a lot, blah blah blah. So they only give me like a $30 discount from what they already have there. So that's I don't know. I'm hoping as time passes, I can just save up a little bit more money, and the dollar maybe loses its value even more. And just a combination of those two factors might make it easier for me to just buy it. That would be nice, but again, it's just it would be nice if it was just that price that's on eBay. But the thing is that that I would have to pay taxes as if I'm like a UK citizen, just because I'm actually shipping it over in New York, where the company that sends it here is located, so that they can send it to me. So not only would I pay the normal price, even though that small like, discount is there, it doesn't make a huge difference. Not only would I have to pay that price, but then I would also have to um, pay for shipping cost, which last time I think it went up to like 120 to $130. So that's another huge amount slapped onto the total price. And then probably have to pay almost 40 to 40 something dollars here when they bring it. So yeah, it just it sucks. It sucks. It's not a huge deal. It's not a good deal to get it for me because I live so like such in such a shitty country. I mean, or so far away. Get it from pretty much everyone. So yeah, I don't get to enjoy just a normal purchase. And I get it. If I lived in the U.S., I would still have to pay the tax for the purchase, but at least that would be just it. I wouldn't have to also pay shipping. I don't know, man. What do you think? Will you give me money and I can pay you back? I want a loan with 2% interest. I can pay you monthly. A 1 year loan in total. Oh, that would be nice. I really, I'm saying it as a joke, of course, but if you'd be okay with doing that, it would be really good because I'm gonna spend the money anyway. It just this way I make sure I get the right one and it doesn't get sold. That's the idea. Either way, think about it, yeah? Yo, we've gone up to floor 44 just explaining the whole story. Hey, long story short, I take like 20 floors to explain the fucking story. No, we're gonna just refresh that one. And no rumbles still. Really, not bad, not bad. We're gonna go with a male hero. In our case, it's gonna be Gladiator. Most likely our next tier 4 after Crescent. Not sure though. Again, it really depends on whether Ant-Man is gonna be on the free selector or not. So I can tier 4 him as well. But yeah, really soon, I'm guessing I would be able to tier 4 Crescent. We're not too far away from getting that done. I was just gonna say, as soon as the reset hits, just remind me so I can do some boss clears, but it just did. And not only that, but I should also just do. I should do boss clears, GBR, and then the ranked battle that I just got reminded of when I showed up here. So, Ron, were you able to hear it this time, or did you get a fifth or 10th ad? I don't know how many ads in total you got up to this point. Yo, we got Stefix here. That's awesome. He probably gonna get highest damage, but that's fine. The funny thing is that if I didn't buy those fake guitars, I could just buy it. I mean, technically, if I didn't buy them, I would be at the same situation-ish, because I'm probably gonna sell this one very soon. I'm gonna kind of pressure the guy to just buy it. I just need to do it in a way that he doesn't think about it too much when I meet him, though, because I want to keep the price at it, as it is. And yeah, if I can do that, that would be great. He should not think about it too long. And the whole thing is that I want it to happen like by meeting him somewhere. I don't want to post it because I would have to eat the cost if he just decides not to show up to pick it up. So yeah, I ain't gonna do that. This is not like a post office or like the delivering stuff doesn't work the same here in Albania as it does there. But I'm not really thinking about buying any GPU at the moment, so that really helps out with maybe buying this other guitar. Oh, it would be so cool, dude. Holy shit. The most perfect version to buy for me, if you were to ask me, would be the exact opposite of this one, but it's very rare. I've seen one guy that has one of those, but it's even signed from Sinister Gates. So even if he were to sell it, it would go for a really huge amount. And plus, he's a collector, so he has a few different versions. So I'm sure he wouldn't sell it at all. But the exact opposite is basically black and white again, but basically the whole body is white and you have black lines or black stripes. Man, does that look beautiful. And having those two versions, holy hell. Like them being side by side, wow. But the black and gold is also pretty cool, so I can't complain. All right, so we did these clears really quick. Let's make sure to check if we have any emblems to upgrade right here. I'm just going in order with them. I'm not going like with all of them getting to 2 stars, then to 3 stars. That could be a good way to do it, but that's not how I'm doing it. So whatever. No good rewards there. So we want to do world boss and we want to do the ranked battle. Oh yeah. Before we do ranked battle, let's actually check her out. I did not see her skills, so there's the time to do it. Ron disappeared as soon as it came down to money. I've made him very afraid of my very dumb fixations on something shiny and new. Alright, let's see her basic attacks. Pretty slow, of course, but we don't have like our attack speed maxed out here. 3, delay, cancel 4, cancel 5. Oh, thank you for that. 3, delay, cancel 4, cancel 5. Nice, okay. Let me see the second one more time. That was really cool. 3, I guess we cancel as soon as the thing is in the air. Yeah, okay, that's pretty cool. Like, what happens if I cancel it earlier? Let me try. Okay, didn't go in midair, so yeah. Okay, I get it. I know when to cancel it. Let me do the third skill again so we see it better now. Really cool. Let's get on to that fourth skill. This is a skill that we will not be seeing a lot of because we're going to be basically canceling it. Let's see our fifth. At least the fifth skill is cool. What about with the tier 3 skill? Do we want to use the tier 3 skill or cancel it? It's not a really long skill anyway, but whatever. And now, lastly, we see our tier 4, just to check out the animation. I love the red color there, bro. Another model that would be pretty cool as an alternative would be the black and red one. But the thing is that with the black and red one, you only get like the body being black and red. The inlays, so basically the SYN letters there and the bat right there, are still white. It's not ugly, but it's still annoying for me. While the black and gold one, at least the inlays are actually gold. And I keep touching the glass of this PC. It's probably very smudged by now. I hate that I'm doing that, but I'm not even doing that on purpose. I'm really sorry myself. Don't get mad. Let's see, do we have to do any dimension missions anytime soon? Yes, we do. We have to do 5, and that's perfect because we have exactly enough boost points for 5. Just today, by the way, I finished all I finished all dispatch mission archive rewards that I needed to get. So pretty much at this point, all my energy should be spent on dimension rifts. Dimension rifts that can give me, archive rewards. And basically, once I'm done with that, I have no clue what I'm going to do with my energy. Either way, that's pretty much good to go. I'm going to go and do our boss clears really quick first. Yeah, so let's do all 5 of these clears and see how far we can get Crescent today. And that way, she's as powerful as can be, in air quotes, for today. But yeah, it's going to be just 5 clears that are going to be very easy because, of course, it's Mephisto, so we're good to go. Won't take us too long, I mean. There was also another option with a guitar that's it's one of like the new models, not the ones without the head, not one of those headless guitars because I really don't like those, and those are really expensive. But it was that one that looks like a burnt out guitar, like it went through the apocalypse or whatever. It's called Distressed, but I don't know if you know it by name, so I was explaining it in a way. Just because it had a some sort of dent on the back, which is not visible at all, and it wasn't really a big deal. It wasn't as bad as the one that I was all good with buying. That one was actually very visible. It was in front, and but it's fine. Techno, what up, man? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you for being here. But yeah, so this other version usually goes for much higher in price because it's brand new as a model. But he had listed it for like 1,400, so basically not full price. And then he had discounted it to 1,300 and then to 1,200. I did write to him, not because I'm going to buy it at 1,200, but just to see if he still had it and wasn't sold yet. And also, I was just hoping to wait it out and see if it would drop in price. If it would be pretty much $1,000, I would be all good with getting it. It's a not bad design. I like the stripes versions like these, but if push came to shove, that would be a model that would look good either way. But yeah, he hasn't answered, so most likely he might have just sold it anyway. But yeah, yo, Hanno. What CTP did you get yesterday? I don't remember exactly. Most likely I got Destruction. Yeah, I think I did. I got Destruction. And of course I did not pay the $10 to actually try my luck once again, because we've seen my luck for months and months. Bro, did you just say that you were a burnt out guitar? I didn't say I am a burnt out guitar. It looks like a burnt out guitar. I think that's what I said. I don't remember what I said, bro. I speak too fast. But let me see if I can pull it up so you can see which model I'm talking about. Again, most likely it's sold because he hasn't answered. But this is the... Oh boy. All right. Come on, focus on this. Yeah, so it's kind of like burnt out wood. And it just has a little like freaking hit down here on the back. So it's very not visible. It's a pretty good looking model. It just, again, it's a bit too expensive. If he would go for 1,000, I would not be mad about that, because most likely buying it that way, I wouldn't have to pay tax. I would still pay shipping, but it would still be cheaper than the one I'm looking into. What keyboard are you using right now? This guitar. What keyboard are you using right now? It's RGB breathing synchronized with your PC. Yes, that is correct. This is the Razer Black Widow V3 Pro. The V4 Pro was also out at the same time when I got this, but this version has Bluetooth and Wi-Fi as well. And yeah, I'm not getting a keyboard that expensive without Bluetooth and Wi-Fi being in there as well. And yes, it does sync through Signal RGB. Same with my mouse. It's the Razer Basilisk V3 Pro as well. So it's kind of like the same model year or whatever you want to call it. Not sure how good they are, but I think there are some models that just are going to be released soon from Be Quiet, which is a brand that I love. Obviously, they don't sponsor me, but I love this brand. This is a Be Quiet case. The case my fiance has now was my old case, which was also Be Quiet. They're really easy to work with. And the liquid cooler as well is Be Quiet. Same with the liquid cooler on my fiance's setup. So basically, my fans, everything, I really love Be Quiet. It's a German brand, and they're really good with their builds. What switch? This one has, I think, if I remember correctly, I think this has yellow switches, which are not super loud. I do like blue switches quite a lot. My friend has like a cheap keyboard, and I'm like, even though this is very expensive, I'm like, oh boy, I love just typing on your guitar, on your keyboard, not guitar. Sorry. I am very, very into like the whole guitar conversation right now. My brain is just gone at the moment. Um, but yeah, please donate and become members or whatever, just so I can buy that guitar, just so I can spend that money like an idiot. Of course. But yeah, like the thing is that I most likely will go for it. It's just if some of you could help to just get it earlier, I'll pay you back or whatever. 'Cause I'm gonna spend that money anyway. It doesn't matter for me. I mean, it does matter for me. It's just I really want it. I gotta have it, and I feel like it's a better purchase than a fucking GPU. If uh, if my fiance and her her brother and they want to get a bit of an upgrade on their GPUs, they gotta help out. I've already built them really good PCs at the moment. I want that guitar. Okay, please. I want it. I want it. I want it. I want it. So sad. It's weird. NVIDIA broadcast still has a little bit of noise. But I think noise is worth it to get like as loud a mic as it is right now with OBS. You guys haven't complained up to this point, so I think it's okay with you guys as well, right? Just kind of like the fan noise that really annoys me that it's there, but whatever. Whatever, guys. But yeah, I really want that guitar. It's a bad situation, man. Like that black and gold one is such a fair price either way. I just would have to wait quite a bit to have the money ready. But like technically, the price is very fair because there's a lot of people that sell pretty much guitars that are not only used but pretty abused. Even like the one that I was talking about, the white and black one, that's basically opposite of this one that I have, a model that doesn't even have the same features. That's like a more basic model. It has like chips on it. Like you can see the wood. That's how bad it is, and they sell it for as much as I've paid for this one or more. Sorry. So it's very stupid, like the market for these guitars. Even the person that has the same exact model is selling it pretty much the same amount as I paid for this one brand new because they paid a lot to get it anyway. So it's just such a shitty situation. At least that model was not scratched up or anything, but again, it would be the same color and still more expensive than the one that's used. So I don't know. I just wish I could have the money right now to just get it. Wouldn't that be nice, huh? And okay, okay, not bad. I was hoping it would just get like immediately cleared, but that's also not bad. Is this our last clear? I hope it is. If not, it's probably the second last. Uh, wait, was I done with the rewards already? Did I just do a training mode clear for no reason? Sorry, guys. I am not able to see some parts of the screen because I put like the chat from Twitch and from YouTube in front, just so I can always see it. Sorry about that. I'm glad I was able to catch myself doing that pretty early on. Um, Either way, let's see how lucky we're gonna get. Not lucky enough. We're gonna need to wait till tomorrow's. Actually, we might not need to do that. This is not gonna make a huge difference, by the way, what I'm gonna be doing right now. Because even though I might be able to finish the gear today, I would still have to wait the same amount. Because I'm gonna be using more soul than I should. Whatever, you get what I mean either way. Either way, we're done with the gears for Crescent, baby. Now we just gotta wait to get the materials to actually tier 4 her to do the advancement. But so material wise, we're all good to go, apart from, of course, carbonadium and soul. Now, if you look here, you obviously should just like you essentially have to have like a surplus of 700 soul compared to carbonadium. Now, I'm gonna have like 200 something surplus, not surplus, but like over the amount that I have in carbonadium, because I also haven't finished my GBRs for today, my GBR clears, but it still sucks. I still, even if I get enough carbonadium, I will still have to wait to get enough soul. So yeah. Let's see. Have I claimed the daily reward? And it is soul. Wow, look at that. I was really hoping that it would be soul, and it is. We're on day 10. Let me see if I can show the rewards so I know what we still have to get. So we're on day 10. We got 100 soul. Okay, so the only other thing that's left is Life Seed and the Mega Tier 2 ticket, and of course, like the potential enhanced ticket. Those are nice. We also have the Transcend Selector, so that's going to be on the 27th. So that still leaves us with the 29th being then 12 days away, right? That's when we get the Tier 4 Selector. Yeah, either way, though, I would like to know what they're going to give us on that Selector. It's so annoying not to know. I really hope that Ant-Man is there, so I can just get him for free. Oh, I almost forgot. We got to do that ranked battle, and again, I should have like that surplus that I was talking about. So technically, if I were to be very smart, I would have to go for Soul. Okay, so let's be ready. First skill, my friend. Okay. I hope I can get the full rewards or whatever you want to say. But I might not be able to. I'm not going to use the tier 3 skill just because I want to survive that. Wow, that was right on time as well. I don't know if I want to cancel the tier 3 skill or not, but I'm doing it. Yeah, I don't think we're going to get the rewards today, like the full rewards, I mean, because I'm going to try with the tier 3 skill this time, and probably it's going to be too long and going to make us miss this cancel. No, it didn't. Okay, that was good. I didn't notice the like damage difference though, so I'm not sure if that was better or worse than. Oh wow, I didn't even pick that up. Okay, let me redo this. Sorry, I gotta redo this. I might not be picking up the orbs, even though I'm getting the cancel right or whatever. I might not be collecting the orbs before I start my rotation, which might be hurting my damage. So orb, there it is, and let's see it now. And it's pretty much the same. So sad. All right, let's cancel into the tier 3 skill, I guess. And run. Whoa, survived that. Okay, orb, thank you. Okay, so with her, you can kind of get like 2 rotations. And when you do that, you kind of almost have enough time to escape the purple attack. Almost. So I should be ready now. No, thank you. So it's the second skill. Cool. Where's the orb? There it is. We might just get a slightly better score. Maybe not at all. I don't know. But again, it might be because I'm actually proccing on the tier 3 skill. Maybe that's not the right thing to do. Oh, we're good. Survived that. Good. Let's pick up the orb again and restart our whole pattern. I don't even know where you actually end up getting the... What's it called? The chest for tier 4 materials. We might have already gotten it or whatever. Orb, thank you. It's funny, I'm getting the same score with her that I did with a Daredevil. That's really cool. in a bad way, of course. But yeah, at least we got one of the chests. So that's another like 50 soul. Okay, time to get the chat back down here. And I don't know how these guys gets these scores. Is what I would have normally said and what I said last time before I thought about the fact that, again, it depends on your actual build. So, yeah. Either way, I'm liking the increase of rewards that we've been getting. That's still really cool. But I think that gets us to a point where we're good to go and continue clearing Shadowland. So there is a bit of soul that I probably haven't, not probably, but I haven't acquired yet, because I have to get it from here. So let me just do that before I forget that I have to go for soul. There we go. Now, I really do not think that I can get her tier 40 in 4 days, but definitely by next week's clear, I should have her at tier 4. Just making sure zombie mode is not reset. Okay, good. Okay, so let's go ahead and go back to Shadowland. We're on floor 46, so I kind of made up for clearing a lot of floors really fast there while I was telling you guys the story about like the guitar that I really wanted to get, but I didn't. So sad. We're gonna go with Spider-Gwen, as you can see. And we have to remember to not use Electra till the end. Yeah, my friend, yeah. Alright, so boss mode, we just need a villain. Okay, bullseye is good. Let's start. Yo, did you guys finish Daredevil? Because I did. I cannot wait to talk about it. That's what I meant to say. I'm sure that guy is just really thinking hard about that guitar that I'm trying to sell, because he was like, yeah, it's very good. And then I was like, you know, I went out of work earlier than normal today. I'm ready whenever you are. And it's been sitting there without an answer. It's only been an hour though, so I shouldn't be this mean or this impatient. Doop. And start. Okie dokie. Just to confirm, was Techno Endry? Because my brain is not braining. If it's you, Endry, hello, bro. I think it was Endry. You playing again now, right? Good to have you back, my friend. Yeah. Yo. Nice clear. Alright, so easy floor. Again, I mean, at this point, all of these floors are easy. All of them. No question about it. I'm gonna go with hero here, because characters like Silver Surfer do throw me off on figuring out which one is a hero and which isn't. I'm actually not sure if I want to be picking up the car from my parents' house today after I'm done with the stream or tomorrow before, I get going because we're visiting her family. It's going to be a lot of fun. It's her brother's birthday soon. So yeah, it's going to be real cool. It's birthday is tomorrow. So yay. Oh boy, I'm so excited. Please, can you show me where the closest exit is or closest hero is? Thank you very much. It would be Crescent, and that's fine. I can use her here. It's totally okay. I'm not actually keeping her for like later because I already did that. Real cool stuff, by the way. Again, I really like her skill animations. They did a really good job with IO there. Obviously, not sure about the rotation. I have no clue if I'm playing her right, but she's dealing good freaking numbers. I'm happy about that. I don't care. Um, right here we have a floor where we need to use a combat type, so we're just gonna go with the next one in line, who is Carnage right now, and we're gonna waste those two characters and start. Can't wait for like Hope Summers or Hope Summers or Kid Omega to get their tier 4. Just so I can actually use them on the. Well, actually, both of them would be mutants. It would really suck because I would tier 4 them, and it would still mean that I would use a tier 4 too early. I just want a Phoenix Force character to just be level 80, really? Level 80 or tier 4, so I can use them on floor 30, 34? Yeah. It can't be Thane because Thane only has the Phoenix Force on this uniform. Later on, he will not have it. Same with Hyperion. He does have, Phoenix Force here, but not later on. Still the same situation. But Hope Summers, Rachel Summers, Kid Omega, all those characters do have Phoenix Force and should still have it even with other uniforms. But at the same time, that still makes them, the fact that they're mutants, that still makes them an instant tier 4 for my account. So that really sucks because it would be too early to use a tier 4. That's a rumble. Let's refresh that. Boss mode. So, for example, if I check here, right, unique ability, Phoenix Force. So this guy shouldn't be here. This guy shouldn't be here normally. But yeah, it's basically the characters that I did mention. So yeah, I wasn't wrong about that. Right here, combat type, as I said, we'll go to Venom. And let's start. I don't know how the fuck I'm awake. I only went to sleep 4 hours ago, and I've been awake since 9. Oh boy. Yeah, I actually had a very shitty sleep schedule yesterday as well. I had the foresight. It's almost 11 a.m. already. Bruh. Like, did you just wake up on your own, or did you have to do something? I had to wake up. I had the foresight, thankfully, to actually sleep a bit earlier than normal. So I slept at like 10 p.m. maybe, or 11 p.m. till 2:45, because the auction would end at 3:03, and I still didn't get the guitar, and then I stayed up till like 5:30 to finish dailies and stuff like that, and that's when I slept again to wake up at 8:45 to go to work. So still, yeah, not full amount of sleep, of course, but better than nothing, and nothing to show for it either, so that sucks. Maybe it's a good thing. Maybe I'm gonna have an easy time gathering the money. I really don't know, and maybe I end up with a guitar that doesn't actually have a fucking huge smashed section right in front of it. You know, woke up on my own for some weird reason. I also worked last night. Got home from work at 3:30. Boy, oh boy. Do you have to go to work today as well, or I'm not. I'm guessing you're not ever off. I guess. Who will loan me some money, please? I really need that guitar. I don't want it to get sold. Dun, yeah, yeah. Ba 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 da ma ba ba ba. Ba 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 ba. Was game. That's too high. I cannot sing that. I cannot sing in general, but let alone that. Oh boy. Yeah, Doctor Doom will be just perfect for this floor. Let's go ahead and start it, baby. Start. Hi. You guys think the camera is a bit too high? I should lower it just a little bit, baby, just a little bit. Yep, maybe yes, maybe no. I don't know. Let me see if I can. I don't think I can. I would have to have access to the back so I can hold it down. I can lower it because it's the fold. So if I just do this, all it does is it leans for a second, then just goes back to normal. Oh well. Oh well. Move on to the easiest floor ever. Thank you very much. And we're gonna clear it with Luna because of course we need all that power to clear such an easy floor. Yes sir. Yes sir. Yo, either way though, thank you very much for everybody who's joining. Thank you very much for being here. I hope you enjoy this stream. Please. Just enjoy your time. I'm enjoying this monster, and I think it's my favorite at this point. I used to say the orange and blue one was really good, and it is, but this one is better. And it's a problem because this one I just really want to drink a lot of in one go. I have to make it last longer than that, right? That's what she said. Oh, la pa pu pa pa pu pa. Too low. This song goes really heckin' low. I cannot say the F word. YouTube would not be happy at all. Yo, thank you. Another character that I could not get. Oh, actually, no. I did get the score with Ancient One. Yeah, Ancient One was good. I don't get it. Why is Daredevil and Elektra? Why are they so weak? Why are they so like such trash, bro? Just trash, man. Just trash. There was this weird series that I started, by the way, while just washing dishes. I do tend to do that when I'm washing dishes. I just plop down the plop down. Not the right way to say it, or not the right expression to use right now. But I put on my VR headset, the Quest 3, and I just watch some series while I wash dishes. And usually I watch series anyway, so I don't have a series to watch, so I just look for random ones. And I basically last time started one that was from the same universe, either same universe or for sure same creators, but I'm just not sure if it's the same universe as Rick and Morty, but the humor is the same. It's basically like High on Life as well. High on Life I don't think was the same universe, but the humor is the same. The voice actors are pretty much the same, so it's really cool. Same thing for this series. I don't even remember the name properly because it was just like a weird name. But it's all right. Just a way to waste time, to be honest. I think like that sort of humor is kind of overdone at some point. So we get it, but shut up and actually create a joke instead of being like, "Oh, I hate this show. I'm in this show. Yeah, it's me. I'm the main actor. I hate this show." It's just self-aware. I get it, but at the same time, this is not even funny anymore, bruh. So I don't know. We're gonna use a Sharon Rogers right now. We didn't have to the chance to check which floor we're at because it went up too fast right there. So it's floor 61. There we go. Would be cool to have her at tier 4. To be honest, it would be cool to have all of them at tier 4. But we cannot tier 4 them fast enough. Fiance is back on, so that's why I was like. And Moshi, of course, did go inside the room. The millisecond the door creaked just a little bit, she was in here. There we go. We're using Wong on this one. Da, 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 bum, 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 ba-dum, ba-dum. That's never people pay. Too low. Alright, so boss mode. We're gonna go with combat type. Combat type. I'm actually low on combat types, actually. Now that I think about it, don't have a lot of them going. Don't have a lot of them on my roster is what I meant to say. I don't know what I actually said. That didn't make sense. I'm really sorry. I do apologize. Okay. Thank you very much. Let us freaking this. Yep. I didn't do the whole rotation, but thank you. All right. Next floor, please. Refresh. Relay mode. Females have an advantage, so we're just gonna go with Madeline Pryor, and it looks like we don't have a lot of females left as well. We already are using tier 4 characters in this section. Interesting. Alright. Kind of sucks that they didn't come in closer, but as soon as they stepped foot in there, they just disappeared. I don't know where they went. I don't get it. I do not know. Okay, had to get rid of that floor, of course, and we have an entry mode, which is really easy. Heroes, it's a hero floor. We're gonna go with freaking Miles Morales, because he was next. No real reason, he just was next. That third skill just poofed right out of there. You could not see it do anything. They pretty much canceled me out because they all went into an iframe, I'm guessing. I don't know exactly what happened there, but this was much better. Next floor, please. We're gonna move on to floor 66 with a wave mode for heroes. So let's get it. We're gonna be using Star-Lord. No, Ant-Man, it looks like. It's Ant-Man this time, boys. Let's start. As the come through blood. Okay, she is gonna bleed us dry, and she almost did actually. She did hit us, but we got lucky because it's not a guarantee that she will start getting you to bleed. You can end up just dodging that hit, and that pretty much doesn't let the effect start happening. But that could have been very scary. Dun, 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 dun. Als ik krijg honden, doe koerst, stop. Alright, so boss mode, we're gonna go with a villain. And that villain being Ebony Maw. Hell yeah. Yo, did you guys hear that we're gonna get a new season for JoJo's Bizarre Adventures? It's gonna be in the 60s, I think, but most likely even earlier than that. And explosions all around. He's gone. Everything's just gone. Ebony's looking at the wrong side of the screen or whatever. The whole animation went wrong. We didn't get it. We didn't get to see the animation. Everything went pretty much sideways on this attempt. On this next one, we're gonna go with Star-Lord. Poor old man. Really tired, of course. And yep, they're gone. These guys are gone as well, and I have no skills that I can use. That is just what I say. You know, just like that's what she said, but that's what I say because I have no skills. That hits home. Let's see what he said here. If they still need me to do that. Jet. Okay, cool. Oh. Okay, that's good. Perfect. My help is not needed. That's good. Villains of advantage. So we're gonna go with Winter Soldier. Sure. Okay, everyone just went tit-ups? Tits up? Oh, tits up, yeah, okay. Oh boy. I did not know the right expression. That is not cool when you try to use it. Like a smart ass. We've got a third wave coming soon, but that would mean we have to finish this one, which takes a while because there's some just unnecessary summons. Not even summons, but just mobs showing up here and there, doing nothing, just taking up time. That's all. That's all they do. It does allow us to actually see these animations for a bit longer than 2 seconds, so that's just a plus. That's the only plus there, actually. Let's skip the rumbles. If we can. No? Wow. Really? You really want me to clear that rumble floor, huh? Or any rumble floor, I guess. Next villain is going to be Loki. Here we go. Let's start it. I've been rewatching some of the Marvel stuff, as I've said. Watching it in Japanese first, just so that when Disney Plus ends, the free subscription that I have, I can watch the Italian versions easier online. To be honest, I can find those. It's just the Disney Plus stuff that I have to finish first. Japanese versions you can't really find unless you actually are using Disney Plus, or most likely unless you know Japanese and you know how to actually get to the Japanese side of the internet. I don't think there's any weird way to get there. It's just if you don't know the language, you can't really do much. But at the same time, I don't know if they have any website with Japanese dub version of like American content. and I canceled the fifth accidentally there, but whatever. Um, I don't know how their laws work about piracy and stuff, so whatever. Floor 72, hero floor, of course. And for said hero floor, we're gonna actually use Punisher. In the end, Punisher did end up like, you know, looking a bit better or whatever. So this uniform kind of doesn't look correct, but I still like it. I still like it. Man, that season was crazy. Nothing went right. There was no wins, whatsoever. I mean, I get it. It's Daredevil. It was kind of the same with the older Daredevil series, of course, like the next Netflix versions. But this just felt worse, I guess. And also, what was that with Kingpin on that episode that I'm not gonna give you much more about? Because what the hell was that episode? I don't want to be spoiling anyone that might have not watching might have not watched it. Wow, what was so difficult about that, idiot? Next one is gonna be Captain America. I've noticed that on their dub they also mess up the original meaning of stuff because there might be some expressions that just don't exist for them. So, for example, like when Cap always says, I can do this I can do this all day," which is very iconic right now. They were kind of going for it. They were using it quite a few times just to obviously uh, kind of make it into a meme, maybe, or I don't know what you would consider that, but like a catchphrase. Um, and in Japanese, it's like "Zettai akiramanai." It's like I will never give up. Wow, did you have to think very hard about that? "Zettai akiramanai. Boy, I have to speak it to practice it, or else I sound like I sound, you know. Practice makes perfect. Hi. All right, so on this one, we're gonna go with Falcon. Hell yeah. Waste these two and start. There we go. There we go. Today was really fun because lights went out at work, and whoever handles like the power setup had made a dumb mistake because we basically moved to the batteries on the underground floor. Sayed, hi bro, I'm your friend in Iran. Yo, hello there. Welcome, welcome, welcome. How's it going? It's actually Sayad, right? Sorry. My bad. I did not see that properly. And yeah, so they had made some stupid mistake. They had put them downstairs, like on the bottom floor, or on the underground floor. But I think they were not connected. So as soon as lights went out, the whole building's lights went out. Apart from some very specific stuff that was that were using their own power source or whatever, or like a different line. So that really sucked. We had to kind of stay there for a while, and then when lunchtime came, you know, I came here. Like I've started doing something fun where so we have a 12 to 2 p.m. Time frame of taking our lunch, which should consist of 30 minutes coffee time or being outside, and 30 minutes still on lunch but inside, which really sucks. You can call me Sami because Sayad is an Iranian name and harder spell. No, it's okay. It's okay. I can figure it out, but Sami is also fine. Up to you, my friend. But welcome. Thank you very much for being here. And yeah, so basically, I've started doing this fun thing where at lunchtime, since they don't actually track the fingerprint stuff, since there's work being done, they leave the door open. I just am coming home, staying for like 2 hours here, eating, and then just chilling, and then I go back to work. But this time I did the same, and then they were like, "Oh yeah, since we have this issue, people can go back home." So I actually went there, got my stuff like the laptop and stuff that I leave there, so I can go back, and came back home. It was really annoying though, because I'm still the IT guy. So whenever there's any like issue, oh crap, I gotta put two other characters on the floor. Whenever there's issues, I have to help, and it actually happened today specifically. Great. Thanks, bro. Yeah, no problem at all. How are you doing? How long have you been playing this game, man? Dun, 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 dun. Dun, dun, dun. Dun, 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 dun. Thank you, Hawkeye. Love you, bro. Clear it faster, or else I do not love you anymore, bro. Hey, it's getting a little chilly today. Time to switch off the air conditioner. Thank you. It was very hot earlier on, but I think it finally got too cold, so I can switch that off and the PC can actually heat me up again. It's an entry mode. They just need to be a physical attack type of character. So Daredevil will definitely work here. And then we just waste 2 characters like usual and start. Do-do-doom, do-do-doom, do-do-doom. Doot, 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 doot. It's so slowed down. Makes it weird to sing along. And we're just gonna proc with tier 3 skill, I guess. Still not sure if that's better than actually proccing on the 5th instead. Not really important though. Rumble mode. No thank you on this one as well. Thank you very much. We're gonna go with combat type, and this time it is gonna be Namor. Yo, thanks for the sub, man. Awesome. Maybe you can become a member. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. You can, but I'm just kidding. For me, it should be 9 years playing this game. 9 years. What the hell is wrong with us, huh? Why would we play this game for so long? I mean, I know the answer, but shh. Don't tell me. Don't tell me. I don't want to hear it. It's too high, I can't sing. And we're done. Wow, that was so difficult. I don't know how I did it. Yeah, I can't wait I can't actually wait for the song, because I just have to sing the rest, because it's supposed to be much faster than this. And it's not done yet, apparently, but it will be done soon. Not even now. Nope. Still there. Okay, now it's done. What the hell? Could have used the tier 4 skill. I didn't see it, because again, there's a chat thingy that I have on top. I'm moving it to the side, because it's not letting me see most of this shit. Alright, villain floor. Okay, we're gonna go with Mystique. Oh, such mystique. I know you'll find me there when I'm with you tonight. Alright, that's a boss mode. We're not gonna do that. We're gonna go with the entry mode, and we're gonna pick out a super villain to use. And that's gonna be freaking X23. Well, Weapon Hex. Sorry, not Hex 23. What do you think is a better name, Weapon Hex or Hex 23? I mean, Hex 23 doesn't seem very different to what we already had. Just adding the H sound. And awaken skill, yeah. Should have used it much earlier. Look at that. Alright, so floor 84 right here. We're gonna go with speed type because this is floor 1 basically. Yep, we're gonna go with Spider-Man and start. From every ugly spirit, every bumble, beam, boom, boom, bum, bum. I'm the one to fornicating Bruh, that's too slow. His song is much faster. Normally, of course. Alright, Professor X is next. I don't know why I said Professor X, but that made it rhyme even more. Okay. Onto floor 86. That's a rumble that we will not have to worry about. This is a hero entry mode, so even though it's one of those difficult ones, it's still going to be super easy. So we're just going to go ahead and use Human Torch here and start. My friend, for many ugly spirits. Middle Easterizing this song is very funny. Well, every song. Alrighty though, that's all done. We move on to floor 87. With the floor that we're gonna refresh, and this one we will not refresh. So we're gonna go with Gambit for this floor. And start. We said 87, right? Yeah. Okay. We still have quite a bit to go. I just hope that I haven't made any mistakes and I have enough level 80 characters and tier 4s left at the end. Because it feels like I've started using these tier 4 characters a bit too early, but might be wrong. We're gonna go ahead and just refresh this rumble. We have the relay mode, which requires blast types, so I guess sure, it's fine. We're gonna go with Psylocke right here. And it's done. I don't know if anyone expected anything different, but of course it was going to be done easily. Okay. What have they cooked? Oh, just bread. Oh no, it's not bread. Is that chocolate? That chocolate bread. Yo, is that chocolate bread? All right, happy Easter. Happy Easter to you guys as well. I don't know when that is, how it is, and stuff. So that's why I didn't say anything. But if it is today, then enjoy it. Enjoy it, my friendings. Enjoy it. We're gonna go with the Deadpoolio. Well, nice pool actually, but you get the idea. Nice pool. Let's go ahead and just get our clear. Thank you very much. Yeah, okay. He got that done, sure. I mean, I do not get surprised by Nice Pool just destroying everything because this guy does this even on floor 200 plus. He did the same thing. He made the enemies just go disappear. The health bar just gone. Oh boy. Either way, we don't have a specific requirement here, so we're just gonna go with Angel, and we're gonna start. Do 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 do. Thinking of which song this is. Wait a second. I mean, this is Beast and the Harlot. What the hell? Still the same song that was going on earlier. It just the order is weird because this guy has made like a classical music version of it, so he hasn't kept the songs exactly the same, but it really works. All right, so floor 91. We're gonna go with magic here. Man, remember when we would use magic on floor 1? Gone are the days when we would use her at floor 1. And oh boy, we got freaking hit. I mean, I should have used the second skill so that they would just give me more strength, but nobody's attacking me still. Okay, it's time. They attacked me. Freaking idiots. Did you see that damage? Was it worth it? No, we would have cleared it much faster if we just used any attack, but whatever. It was funny. Floor 92. We're gonna go ahead and use a combat type, so that means Wolvie. And start. We're almost out of combat types. That sucks. Doesn't that suck, guys? Because to me, it sucks. Just cancel everything into the fifth. And yeah, that's the kind of damage you get with this guy. Now we move on to floor 93. Need a villain. Magneto should be fine. Let's go ahead and get our clear. Thank you. Man, didn't this uniform end up being such good value just because we have not gotten a new one in a really long time? Some of these uniforms we are really lucky with. We actually end up buying them, and they last us a really long time because they never get replaced. But then you have cases like Thanos, where we got seasonal uniform, and then they gave us another uniform not long after. That was crap. We're gonna go with Adam Warlock right here. He gets a really easy floor, sadly, but whatever. So floor 95, we are gonna get rid of the rumbles, and sure, wave mode works. We need a villain. again, of course. And we're gonna go with Jean here. One of the characters that I'm gonna revive today will be Doctor Strange, so it's gonna be Doctor Strange and Electro. This is bad country, right? Wow. Took me a while to figure that out, though. Alright, that's done. Now, on floor 96, we get the same exact floor. Wow. Well, isn't that just amazing? We're gonna go with Gwenpool and start. I can't really keep the rotation going properly because of the fact that this wave mode is basically a wave mode and annoying just like any other wave mode, having just dumb mobs showing up everywhere. Next, please. 97, another villain floor. We get rid of Thanos this time. Oh, Planets Collide. I was like, which song is this one? It's called just Planets, by the way, but it's just Planets Collide. Do 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 do. Planets Collide. Do 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 do. Yep, it's really cool. We're gonna go with the X23 on this floor, and we're not too far off being done for the week, but it's gonna take a while longer because we're also just not done yet. It's quite a few floors. We're still looking at like 20 floors, kinda. This entry mode should be fine. We need a universal type. As long as they don't have lightning or fire damage, we're good, and that is exactly what Scarlet Witch will offer for us, so we're pretty lucky right here. We're gonna get that clear just easy as hell. Done. Well, that's the first half. We still have the second half, but it's not gonna be a problem. Okay, so let's keep going. We're on floor 100 right now. There's a wave mode. That just means we're gonna go with Cable right here and start. It is sadly this annoying wave mode, which leaves us with no skills available when we need them the most. Like, for example, well, right now we do have a lot of helpful like skills left, so we were fine this time, but there's been some cases, man, some very annoying cases. All right, so 101. Um, quite a few floors left. Either way, we're still doing good. So we're just gonna go with Agent Venom here. Man, it's funny, we've gotten our Human Torch to tier 4, and I think ever since that happened, I might have gotten the right boss only once, where we need to use him to unlock the next floor, you know, or the next stage. But it's just very funny. It took me quite a while to actually tier 4 him, and I only get that specific floor once. And I'm sure it's gonna be just the same when we get Ant-Man as well. But actually, I do seem to get Black Swan quite a bit, so probably not the same situation. It's gonna be better. I don't know. This is the fight. I really love the bass on this song. It's basically all bass. It's like I can't actually do a bass sound. Nope. I am not doing it justice, but again, I am not freaking I'm not a freaking speaker, so of course not. Of course I won't be able to do it right. I'm gonna go with Black Bolt though, and that means we only have Doctor Strange left out of like the villains. Now, if I do get a villain floor, sure, I'm gonna use Doctor Strange, and I'm just gonna use him again if I get another villain floor. But usually, I just like to use him at the end, next to the other character that's getting revived. But if we have to, we have to. On floor 104, we are gonna refresh, and again, and we get a hero floor, so we're good. Rogue, sure. Dun, 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 dun. Good. Now we just have the second half. And it's not done yet. Okay, I had to kind of check on the right side because you can't really see much when the fight is happening. Let's move on to 105. We're not gonna change it, of course. Why would we? But we are gonna use Odin right here. Small little stretch right there. Yo, thanks for the follow, man. What's up, man? Alex, trust you? Okay. What up? Thank you for joining our little channel, especially on Twitch. I don't really mainly stream there. Mainly I stream on YouTube, but I'm also streaming on Twitch at the same time, just in case people do want to join there instead. And that's where you come in. So, literally. So, thank you for being here. How long have you been playing this game? Where are you from? What up, man? Let me know. I'm very curious. Oh yeah, I can switch on YouTube if you want. Totally up to you. Totally fine. But most people stay there, so if you want, you can join on YouTube. It's the same username on YouTube, but just you don't have the number ones. So on Twitch, it's like 1 JudioZ1. On YouTube, you just do JudioZ. That's it. You should find my channel easily. And you should be able to also find my Discord from there if you want to join, just so you know whenever I go live. But yeah, once you're on YouTube, let me know. I just accidentally switched, so we're not going to do that. I'm going to be redoing it from scratch. I don't care. In the meantime, I'm going to get the Discord link just so I can paste it because the link is not good, the one that's there. Wait, is there anything that I'm gonna be missing out on if I... There's an announcement. I don't know if it's important. Um, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, it doesn't matter. Anyway, I go here, I go here, I go here. And I freaking paste it. What, really? Really? I did it. It's not working, bro. Hidden use copy button. I did. Oh boy. It does not want to be working, okay? I don't know what to tell you, but I don't need that. So this should work now, I guess. Yes. Very smart, Discord. Very smart. I've just posted it there. But yeah, Alex, if you're there, let me know. Alrighty. So this wave mode again. Oh wait, that's because I redid it. Sorry, forgot. I forget things, man. I forget things. So many things happen really quick. In quick succession. Wow. Alright, there goes the first wave. Second wave should be pretty easy as well. The one that scares me the most is the third wave. The most annoying one. But this time we have the tier 3 skill that we can just decimate them with, so we're good. Double hold better. What? Welcome, man. Thank you very much for being here as well. But yeah, as I was saying, where are you from? How long you've been playing this game? All of that. Super villain. That's where we get to actually use my most powerful character, Doctor Strange. Woo. Well, there's quite a lot of powerful characters for Shadowland, so I can't just say it's Doctor Strange. Boop, boop, boop. But he's really powerful, though. It's kind of like a competition between Doctor Strange and Deadpool at this point, because Deadpool is insane with his damage on the on Shadowland. I think he has like pretty much 100% defense down when combined, most likely. And that's why he could just melts every health bar. Germany, the last time I played on 2019 had maxed account, and now I started a new account to see how far I can go. Oh, you can go pretty far, bro. As you know, cards, of course, but do pay attention to swords as well. There's a really easy way to get a lot of, attack stats really fast. If you already know about it and you have those 3 specific swords that you need, then you're good to go. I'm not going to say anything. If you're not exactly sure, you let me know. No problem, I have all 5. Do you mean all the colors? Because the smartest thing to do at first is to have, I think it's like 2 purple ones, 2 orange ones, and 2 blue ones. So that you can reach like the number 6 in total. But yeah, if you already have that, you're good. I'm pretty good myself as well, actually. I've gotten lucky, to be honest. Gotten really lucky. For a long time, I wasn't even working on them. Started a month ago. Awesome, man. Wait, whoa. That's too many. And was lucky. Awesome. Yo, do you know Avenged, by the way? The band? El Bando. That is not how Spanish works. Let's go with 700 of them for now. Auto dismantle is on. We're good. Let's see if we can get lucky today. Okay. Oh, it's gonna keep going. Okay, whatever. Are we done? Good. I think we're done. Go for max on this one. Alrighty. Go for max on this one. Okay, one of them did bite. Let's see if we can get this too. Oh, I see you're great. Wait, Oh, I see you're great on the guitar. How do you know? How would you be able to know that? Can we go with like 30, maybe? I can't see because I have so many chats open. Ha 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 ha. Oh, videos. Okay. Awesome, awesome. I get it. But do you know that band though, or no? Do you know Avenged? Avenged Sevenfield? Definitely how you pronounce that name, I swear. And very unlucky. Awesome. Well, that's totally fine. I like the the improved bulk enchant feature. That's so good. No, but after the stream I can check. Hell yeah, it's the band. It's the band where like the main guitarist's guitar is essentially this one right here. It's very expensive, but it's a really good one and cool. It can be I know songs, but not the name. Yes, very true, very true. When I first heard of them, like or just randomly heard one of their songs, it felt like I had heard them before. Combat type 7 advantage, so we're just gonna go with the combat, and the last one we have is Moon Knight anyway, so we're good to go. There we go. Let's get it. Thank you. Wow. Why is my damage this bad? I mean, at the same time, I didn't even use my awakened skill, but whatever. I am still surprised my damage was not good. Obviously, when I say that, I just mean I didn't do it in like 3 seconds, but whatever. Because the damage was definitely good. 109 right now. Poison attacks won't work. I'll go with Thor just because there's a lot of speed types there. At my 7th day, I saw you got strange cards, and I was shocked when I saw the peers. Oh yeah, that's quite a long time ago. Now that I think about it, yeah, I don't think you had peers back then. What the hell? Yeah, I've in my account I've gone for like max peers. I have 25% peers on my cards. I do not believe in reforging, so I haven't gone for concentration or whatever. And the other stat is probably very dumb, so I don't remember what it was, so it's not good. Remember when it was hard on main? Yeah, bro. What the hell? Villains have an advantage. Oh, we don't have any villains, but we can revive. Strange, like I said before. I almost forgot that I can do that. Now for free. Bruh, remember when it was hard to do like Shadowland up to floor 30 or something? I mean, I know it hasn't been hard for a really long time. I get it. But that's when I'm talking about like when you first start. A long time ago, man, a lot of the game modes were very difficult. Right now, in a month, I'm sure you can get quite a few clears of World Boss Legend already, right? And on anniversary, you also premium card for free. Yeah, you get a lot of stuff for anniversary as well. My friend, who I kind of taught the game to, doesn't play at all. He just logs in for anniversary and for like New Year's Eve, which is when you get like another like tier 3 selector, transcend selector. He's only been logging in then, and he's already got a good account, man. What the hell? He can do like 5 clears of World Boss Legend. What else do you need in this game? Nothing else. So yeah, the game is super easy, of course. There we go. Yo, by the way, don't forget to join on Discord, because I can drop you one of like the songs that I can suggest you to hear. Look at that. Look at this boy running around, trying very hard to kill this fucking well, to clear this floor is what I wanted to say originally. Yeah, awesome, man. Thank you. Next floor, please. Thank you. Oh, it's a rumble. We hate rumbles here. It's an entry mode though. This one is much better. We're gonna go with Gamora since she's next on the list, and go ahead and put those down there and start. Well, this is gonna go very fast as a clear. I think you just joined, so thank you. Oh, thank you, my friend. Thank you for being there. Very, very, very bound down to you. Thank you. Proper English right here. I swear. I did mess up the rotation as it looks like. I already messed up the rotation. I did not use the awaken skill until much later. Not very smart. Not the smartest thing you can do. Joined. Yep, I could tell. I think I heard it. We're gonna go with Iron Man here. Iron Man. And I think we only have Black Widow left, and then Elektra, who we will use twice, just because she's the latest character to get some sort of improvement. But yeah, sadly, you did join quite a bit late, by the way, to the stream. I'm almost done with the Shadowland clear, so I will have to dip not too long after. But it's awesome that you're here, and don't worry, we're gonna stream again next week. I don't stream a lot, sadly, but I definitely stream once per week. Hopefully, at some point, it's gonna get even more. Why can't I think? That is a good question. Why can't I think? More common, more frequent. Ah, oh, damn, man. I finally figured out what I was gonna say. Awesome. Okay. I am not sure about the rotation, but if it works, I guess. Let's get that tier 3 skill going. That really helps. Nice. And now we only have Elektra to worry about. We already know her rotation, thankfully. I'm not good with rotations. People usually tell me what to use because, you know, where are you going to use these rotations at? I use the same 5 characters on Wolbus Legend clears, and only on Shadowland do I get to use them. But even on Shadowland, you get to use them for like 3 seconds because they kill the enemy so fast. Apart from this floor, which luckily we got this difficult floor to just see her in action, even though just like with Daredevil, I kind of don't want to see her in action. She's pretty weak, just like Daredevil. What is wrong with them? They really hate Daredevil. they have something against Daredevil's series or whatever, or like the character in general. Oh boy. Maybe it's a bad idea to proc on the tier 3 skill. Maybe you want to proc on the 5th skill, but like out of every character that we've had the chance to use the ranked battle event on, it's a very new event. I'm sure you've seen it, just like the one that's currently on with Elektra. Out of the whole amount of characters that we've received up to this point, this and Daredevil, so basically Elektra and Daredevil, have been the only ones that I have not been able to get all the rewards with. Everyone else, even Ancient One, who didn't get such a great or powerful uniform, still was able to receive the 2.5 million, I think, that you need to hit to get all the rewards. I think it's 2.5 million, I might be wrong. Either way, we're looking for another floor that we can use Elektra on. Maybe that floor was a bit too difficult. I don't freaking know. But let's not make it unfair and use her there, because that would just not be cool at all. I'm trying to find a proper floor for her. Nope. Nope. Entry mode, this works. Let's go ahead and just revive her. Where is she though? Hello, Erekutora-san. There she is. Alright, so let's just go ahead and do it. This is our last floor. I keep snapping my fingers, I don't know why. I'm sure you guys cannot even hear it, but still. Let's see what we can do on this floor. Maybe it's easier. Hey, okay. I mean, she did a bit better. Definitely better than the last floor. I guess it's just because it was a boss floor, I guess. I mean, we're definitely not doing well against like a character that we don't have an advantage on. Especially not just that, but we have a disadvantage against him, so yay. Let's keep the tier 3 skill. I want to see what the difference is like, or what the difference in damage is if we actually start with the tier 3 skill, or basically we cancel. I think I canceled the third skill too early. Okay. I do have one last thing that I want to lost. One last thing I want to do or try before we end the stream. Let me see if I can try ranked battle, but we do this. We actually start with the tier 3 skill, or just basically cancel the tier 3 skill into the 5th. Okay. That might give me just a slightly better score, I guess. I'm not expecting for anything great or insane, but it might be better. Last time we only got about like 700k or whatever. I mean, sorry. Oh boy. Ooh, that was so close. But I got it. Also, where's that orb? Thank you very much. Yeah, with the weird way my rotation is going, I'm not expecting a better score or anything crazy, but still, it's worth a shot. He's gonna do the thing, or it's gonna do the thing. That was definitely accurate, grammar wise. Thank you for the orb again. No tier 3 skill on this rotation, and not even gotten any proc either. I canceled the third skill too early. No. But it's possible our score will still be better. There it goes with that annoying freaking purple attack. Where's my orb? Thank you. Oh, we don't want to proc on that tier 3 skill. No, sir, we don't. It's not like she wants to proc either. She's not getting the proc at all. Alright, yeah, we're definitely getting a better score at least. It's not gonna be miles better. Oh, what the fuck, bro? Shit, bro. Do I even want to redo it? I don't care. Wait, was that our record? Yes, it was. So yeah, that rotation is better. I could have gotten just a slightly higher score, but I don't think it would have been like 800,000, which would have been our next reward. So it's totally fine. I am just too lazy. I don't think I want to try that again. Either way, let's get our rewards and end this stream, because we're pretty much done, aren't we? Was a lot of fun to be talking to you, by the way. Let's go ahead and just see what we get. Obviously, this being Shadowland rewards, we know we're not getting much, but let's do it. I don't think I need to claim anything else here, actually. Let's claim these instead. And this is why we do it. You know, this is why we clear 116 or 117 floors, man. This is why we do it. This is what we want to get. Yeah, sure. I don't even need gold anymore. So there's nothing these rewards can, or like there's nothing on the rewards side that I can get. Even hidden tickets I don't care about anymore. Oh well, though. That's okay, I guess. Boy oh boy. Isn't that just a lot of fun? But that's pretty much it. We did get 6. That's a pretty good roll. Either way, guys, thank you very much for being here. Alex, I will just drop a message later on Discord or whatever, just to show you a song of them, of theirs. But thank you very much for being here. I'll see you guys next week. Thank you very much. I hope you enjoyed it, and bye bye. Thank you.